Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is that hump day, whatever Gabrielle and Clayton do. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to tell you some headlines. Here we go. This is Ford's wagon from 1964. Literally has a living room sofa inside. I really love old cars and the creative, funny things they used to do. I mean, there was just so much more interesting, so much more character to the old cars. Now they're just all the same. They got some cool technology in them now. Most of the technology breaks after 5 years. Let me tell you, I'm going through it right now. I got a Honda hybrid and the thing, sorry Honda, it sucks. And nobody wants to work on them. So, yeah, but that's really cool. Yeah, we had a couple station wagons when I was growing up. They had the flip seat in the back. You rode backwards in the car. You know, you're driving down the road that way, and you're riding backwards this way. That was always really cool. Us kids, we always wanted to sit in the back, and the parents like, no! I don't know why. It had seat belts and everything. All right, next up, 20 weird but funny photos of food fails the internet laughed at. All right, I don't know who was laughing at these things. I went and looked at the 20 photos. I didn't laugh at a single one. I didn't even crack a smile. Every single time I was like, what the heck am I looking at right now? It was just like someone screwed up a corn dog. They tried to make a corn dog out of pancake batter and it didn't work. It just looked like burnt slop around a corn dog. It wasn't funny. It was ugly. And I mean, interesting idea, but I don't know who was laughing at it. The only one I thought was really cool was actually the egg fried rice in the ice cream cone. That's kind of funny. I mean, I'm not really sure. It would kind of work out, I actually think. The ice cream cone, you couldn't do the waffle cone. You got to do the old school sugar cone because of the flavor, I think. But I think that would work, actually. That was kind of an interesting idea. Again, I didn't laugh at it, but I thought, might be onto something there. All right, next up. HBO Hard Knocks Seattle Seahawks premieres August 4th. Why am I telling you this? Because I can. And football's almost back. Woo! You took the book down too soon. Yeah, football is almost back. We're so close, man. I can smell the gridiron in the air. Yeah. All right. Enough, Carl. Just calm down. Here we go. Let's get into today with the going back into the bearded past with Zach.
Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Wednesday. It's been a pretty good week so far, I hope. Get ready, guys. It looks like it's going to get hot, though, the next few days. But you know what? Let's go ahead and go back in the bearded past with Zach. And history. So much history, guys. On today, 1932, we're in the Great Depression. We're 2 years in. Washington, D.C. troops dispersed the last of the Bonus Army. The Bonus Army was a lot of World War I veterans who had marched on the Capitol, taking care of your veterans, right? Well, they didn't have the things in place back then, so these guys were all out of luck during the Great Depression, and they were living in soup lines, and they had just fought in the Great War, 16, 17 years earlier. So they were literally driven out of there by arson, bayonets, sabers. They brought tanks in, tear gas, and even vomit gas in order to drive all those troops out of there. Really pretty dark time when you think about it in American history, right? Also, too, in this day in program, or this day in history, not program, this day in history, you had the 1948 Olympics. Now, the last Olympics had been in 1936, so they'd been off for 12 years, and because of World War II, and the previous Olympics of 1936, those were the Olympics where Jesse Owens won a lot of gold medals and basically took that whole Hitler racial, supremacy thing and basically said, sorry guys, Jesse Owens can come in here and kick some butt too. But they finally did get the Olympics going again, and the funny part is they were in London, actually. And so there you go, the Olympics came back. Also, the last thing I'm going to leave you with today, you guys, is we've got the Tonight starring Jack Parr premieres on NBC. And what's important about this is it basically, talk shows, guys. There's lots of talk shows out there. Lots of stuff you watch, late night talk shows. There's talk shows during the day. Well, this was the beginning of the modern day talk show. So when he began airing this on NBC in 1957, I'm sure he just had an idea and got on there. Well, this led to many others to follow in his footsteps, and we've had some wonderful talk show people since then. I mean, Letterman, Carson, just to name a couple of the older great ones. But there you guys go. There's your history today. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will talk to you next week.
Thank you, Zach, for keeping up with the past. Yeah, nice job for keeping up with the past. Next up, Weird Laws with Alex.
We're back for more Weird Laws and hope everyone's having a good Wednesday today. And I hope everyone is dressed to impress out there, because every Wednesday you guys want to look your best. But it's not just every Wednesday, it's every day. So hope you guys are taking notes on that. So it is time to start today's Weird Law. So today's Weird Law is, if you cut a cactus, you could be sentenced to 25 years in prison. Again, another one of those crazy laws that I don't even know about. So that's honestly just pretty crazy, I'll tell you that much. I want to give you the reason why that it's legal. So, the reason why it is because cutting a cactus in Arizona, especially the iconic saguaro, is illegal because these slow-growing plants are heavily protected under the Arizona native law. So that is the reason why cutting a cactus in Arizona can be illegal. Now that law is spinning in my head, and I hope you guys don't live in Arizona, and I'm glad I don't live in Arizona. But I gotta tell you, this law actually is a strange law, Ariana. Okay, I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a good day.
Okay, apparently Arizonans really care about their cacti. And I wonder if it's all cacti. There's many different species and kinds of cacti. I wonder what it is. I wonder what kind. There's probably a kind. There's always more to the story when it comes to the weird laws. But all right, I'm cool with this one. No need to cut down the cacti, It's like here, you can't cut down an oak tree in some areas in California without getting a permit and permission, because they're a protected species basically. So it's okay. I'm an environmentalist. I'm down for this. Protect the cacti. We need a shirt and a hat, maybe. Next up, would you rather this or would you rather that?
Hey everybody, it's Lavelle and I'm back with Would You Rather. Can you believe we're already on the last week of July, and then when I do my next Would You Rather, we will be in August. And I hate to bring this up, but that means back to school for some people, but maybe you guys don't care because we're not in school no more, but maybe some of you go to school on weekdays, and that's the reason you guys don't come to program like on certain days. But anyway, we're going to jump into today's Would You Rather, which is, would you rather control the weather or control the radio? So let's see what, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Let's see what our clients have to say. Okay, let's see who we can ask. Hey Ted, would you rather control the weather or control the radio?
Control the radio.
You'd rather control the radio?
Yes.
Why would you want to do that?
So I can put all my songs in it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Ted.
You're welcome.
And our next person is Robin. What's up, Robin?
Hi, Lavelle.
Are you ready to answer Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather control the weather or control the radio?
Probably the weather.
Oh, you'd rather control the weather?
Yeah, because I think the radio is good, so.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with you on that. Thanks, Robin.
You're welcome.
And our last person we have is Steve. Let's see what he has to say. Would you rather control the radio or control the weather?
The radio.
You'd rather control the radio?
I mean, I can listen to the song.
Oh, put the songs on that you like.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Steve.
You're welcome, Robert.
And that concludes today's Would You Rather. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I don't know if I would rather control the weather or the radio, because if you can control the weather, like if you are going to an event, like an outdoor event, you can make it not rain and not so hot. Or if I can control the radio, then I can choose the songs that I like and not have to add some songs I hate. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Have a whimsical Wednesday, everyone, and see you next week. Adios!
All right, well, I'm not even going to say anything about that. Why? Because I don't want to. Moving on to National Day with Gabrielle.
Well. I bet you didn't see this coming. I'm back for another episode of National Day, and today's National Day is Wing Day. Now, the question on my mind and everyone's mind is, are we doing flats or are we doing drumsticks? If you do flats over drumsticks, well, I gotta look at you crazy. Anyways, go grab yourself some wings, majority flats, all right, and enjoy that crispy skin smothered in some buffalo sauce dipped in ranch. You have a great day. This is Cowboy Steve signing out.
Chicken Wing Day. This is why I didn't say anything about would you rather this or would you rather that. Tasha's so excited to get to the Chicken Wing Day. Oh, chicken wing. Chicken wings and football, man. Football is almost back. It's time to start eating chicken wings again, because I kind of lay off mid-season, off-season football. It's like when game's on, it's time to eat some chicken wings. And yes, I do the oven baked ones. I do not make my own. I've tried. I just suck at it. I'm good. I don't have to be great at making chicken wings. It's a lot of extra work. I just buy them from Costco or the store. I throw them in the oven. 30 minutes later, I got me some chicken wings. I watched the game. I'm in heaven, man. So excited. Chicken Wing Day. Maybe I'll have some chicken wings today. I usually keep, during football season, I stock up. You check my freezer, there's always a bag of chicken wings in there. This time of year, there's never some. So maybe we'll just have to do a little pre-gaming before the even games start, before the even season, pre-season chicken winging today or something like that. All right, moving on to Nostalgia with Zach. Let's see if we can be 2 for 2 here, Zach.
Hello everybody, welcome to Nostalgia, and today this Animal Planet show is actually the best one. It talks about some people creating tanks for some celebrities or some special occasions, you know? I think you know who I'm talking about. It is Tanked. Now, this show came out in 2011. That was my childhood. It talks about how they make awesome tanks for celebrities or other people for special occasions, you know? It takes a lot of work. Sometimes they do even argue a lot, but somehow they still make it work. Honestly, it is an awesome thing. Also, they make tanks so you can see different fishes, even like stingrays, sharks, or eels. You name it. But it's just a pretty great show. I hope they're still on Animal Planet, but if not, we could just watch their YouTube videos. But enough of me talking. I hope you enjoyed this nostalgia.
2, 3. They're a crazy family. Oh, timber!
That builds crazier aquariums.
Let's turn this into an aquarium.
That is amazing.
If you can dream it, we can build it. It's my vision right here.
I love it when a tank comes together. Tanked. New season premieres Saturday, April 14th at 9.
Oh, Tanked. I do know this one. I didn't watch it a lot. I watched, like, seriously, I watched one episode and thought this is ridiculous that people can afford such crazy fish tanks and do all this. It really wasn't that overall interesting as a show, other than these crazy fish tanks and what kind of goes into them. It's the same thing every time. Salt water and, you know, all the stuff, and you got to go get the fish and blah, blah, blah. But when they're done, all I wanted to see is done. I don't really care about the build. I just wanted to see the done product. Fish tanks are really cool. There used to be a restaurant called shoot, it was like a safari place. It was like it was a Rainforest Cafe. Yes, thank you, Rainforest Cafe. And some of them, not all of them, had crazy fish tanks as you go in. I love fish tanks. I love the aquarium. I think it's really cool. I love seeing that stuff. But the show itself, I could watch the last like 5-10 minutes and be good. That's all I needed. All right, that is it for Wednesday, everybody. Hope you have a great Wednesday. Hope you have a great rest of the week as we wrap up July, and we'll see you Friday on the morning routine. I'm gonna try and get this card to fly. They're not flying so well. We're gonna get some new cards because they ain't flying so well these days. Okay, let's see. Hey, well, kinda.